Welcome to Tamsy Fae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsy Fae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsy Fae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsy Fae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join. If there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her about page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8ball, for the magic 8-ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsy Fae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards to pick up your energy or the energies around your situation and connect with the spirits, Fae, and the universe to bring out profound inner truths we dare not tell ourselves with love, kindness, and humor. The cards may bring up deep hidden emotions. Readings are never 100% accurate, and roles may be reversed. Take what is yours and leave the rest. Some energies or emotions may take time to settle. And here are some photos of Ms. Beastie, Mr. Lucky Pug, and Miss Floppy. Tamsy should be arriving soon.
Everyone, welcome. How's it going? Hi, Dee. Hi, Bernadette. Hi, Alice. Hello, everyone. Welcome. You all know how it works, so I'll just switch the screens, right? There we go. Hello. What would Didi's future self laugh about? That's a good one. During spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae. What would Didi's future self laugh about? What would Didi's future self laugh about? The Six of Pentacles, the give and take energy, the Six of Wands. I feel like your higher future self will laugh about some sort of unexpected, embarrassing moment. Just because the Tower card's here and the Six of Wands is in the dark. So you may not want everyone to see you doing this, but they're all gonna see you doing it anyways, kind of thing. Maybe it was about helping out someone or some sort of situation. Um, the Three of Cups being talked about long after the situation. Um, but I feel like you would overcome that embarrassing moment with the Five of Cups in the dark. Yeah, let's see. What exactly would this embarrassing moment be? What exactly would this embarrassing moment be? Two of Pentacles. I feel like you'd have to do with like some sort of exchange of money or exchange of something. Maybe giving someone the wrong thing or not something you meant to do, and that's what I got though. I don't know. Alice, what do I need to know that I don't already know? What does Alice need to know that she doesn't already know? Any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae want to come and give Alice a message? What does Alice need to know that they don't already know? What does Alice need to know that they don't already know? What does Alice need to know that they don't already know? Ooh, there's some hidden messages there. The King of Cups. King of Cups, I feel like there's somebody like talking about you. I don't know who they are, but I feel like they're talking about you. um, yeah, I feel like they don't know if they have feelings for you or not, but they're talking about you. So I think everybody they're talking to about assumes that they have feelings for you. But I feel like they're trying to figure you out or trying to understand you, if that makes any sense. The Nine of Cups. I feel like they would be very, very happy if they had some sort of connection with you. They just can't figure out what exactly that would be for them or where they would fit in that. The sun is in the dark, so they're not really feeling positive about it right now, or they're not really feeling like you even noticed them, kind of thing. The Five of Pentacles is in the light. I feel like this is someone you know, but like not someone you've dated before or anything. No, it's not like a love connection. Um, for the Five of Pentacles and the light, I feel like there's this energy of not really disagreements, but I don't know if they are going through a hard time or if it's just a hard situation that they're working through. So I don't know if they've worked with you before or what's going on with that. But yeah, I feel like they're wondering if there could be a possibility of a love connection here, but they're doubtful. They don't think, it's in the cards for them, kind of thing with the Wheel of Fortune there. The Queen of Pentacles. They feel like you are really good at working, really good at what you do. Um, very kind and reliable. Who is this person that has their eyes on Alice? Who is this person who has their eyes on Alice? I feel like this person may be like older than you. Yeah, like I feel like they're very much into their work. They're very possessive of their money, their wealth, their work, their things that they have going on there. So they don't even know where you would fit in or how to find that balance. But I feel like they talk about you just to get more clarity about who you are, if you're single and that sort of thing. The Ace of Pentacles, they want to start something with you. Something romantic it seems. But they're not making any moves though. They're not. They're just kind of lingering in the energy. So I don't know if this is a new realization for them, like they haven't been thinking or talking about you for very long. But that's what's coming through in your energy. Bernadette. Current energy of my cat. Ooh. Oh, I have cat ones. I had cat ones out here. Ones out not too long ago. Now that I want them, I'm not gonna find them again. Oh man. I literally had them out the other day. Oops. My shelf is gonna fall on me. I don't know where they went. We're gonna wing it with these ones. Thank you, Mr. Maurice, for a membership again. Thank you so much, Mr. Maurice. For Bernadette. Current energy for Bernadette's cat. What is the current energy for Bernadette's cat? Oops. What does Bernadette's cat want Bernadette to know? The King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, your cat owns the kingdom. Your home is their castle, right? They're the King of Pentacles here. And they want to be treated like the king. They want all the materialistic things that a cat deserves and more. The Two of Pentacles, they can't decide what their issues are. You know, they keep going back and forth that maybe it's this, maybe it's that. I don't know if that's your energy or theirs. I feel like it's both. Not just yours, but theirs too. They're not quite sure what they want. But yeah, the Queen of Wands. They love you. They want your attention. They want your affection, right? I don't know if that's your cat right there, but yeah. They love you so much. They may do sneaky things. They may try to trick you or trip you. The King of Swords here. Yeah, they feel like it's their way. Their way or, you suffer. Oh man. The Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I can feel like that is challenging though. Yeah, everything is intense in the house because of this cat. Oh man. What's he doing is not love. Oh man. Yeah. I don't know what the cat is doing, but yeah, it seems like they want more attention. With the cards here. More attention and more things. But that's what I got. Your partner will leave if you keep up with the cat. Oh man. If it was me, I'd keep my animals and not the partner, but that's just me. Maybe your cat just doesn't like him. Maybe the cat's telling you to get rid of the partner. Right? I don't know. Maybe it's a matter of listening to the cat. Poor Tammy. Like, does the cat better behave when he's not around? Yeah. Maybe the cat is like trying to literally tell you. Maybe the cat's like you're familiar or something. Get rid of the partner. Oh yeah. Maybe the cat's onto something. Poor Tammy, how does my other neighbor with the black car feel about me? But Tammy, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? How does Tammy's neighbor with the black car feel about Tammy? How does Tammy's neighbor with the black car feel about Tammy right now? The Three of Pentacles is in the dark. So I feel like the person who owns the black car doesn't feel like they know you very well. I feel like the person in the black car has some like is very stressed or has like trust issues or some sort of energy like that seems to be coming through. Um yeah, because I feel like they have like a lot of stuff on their plate from their work that they do. The Queen of Swords is in the dark. I feel like with the Queen of Swords in the dark, the Queen of Wands in the dark, the Knight of Swords in the dark, I feel like this neighbor just doesn't trust you. But I feel like they don't trust anybody. They have a lot of trust issues. The Eight of Swords, they're just trying to get through life, it seems. You know, I feel like they have a lot of baggage or a lot of things that are stressing them out. Like they're stuck in their head. They feel trapped. They feel anxious. They feel powerless. Yeah, so I'm not quite sure what's going on with this person. What is going on with this neighbor with the black car? What's going on with this neighbor with the black car? Yeah, I feel like they're very judgy of everything and everybody. They would like success. They would like to find someone who they can be at peace with, someone who they can trust, who they can connect with. But they don't know how to be this Prince Charming, you know? I feel like that is what they would like to happen. They wish that that was in the cards for them, but yeah. That's what I got though with that one. Dee Dee, what is New Year's going to be like for Dee Dee? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? What is New Year's going to be like for Dee Dee? What is New Year's going to be like for Dee Dee? The stars in the dark, so there's not a lot of faith going on there. No support from the universe. They have enough of other people to support. You're on your own on this one. Oh man, I don't know. I'm sure the universe still has your back, right? You still have your spirit guides. You still have your spirit team going on there. The star in the dark, I just feel like there's some sort of sense of doubt or insecurity that's trying to come through. The Five of Cups is in the light too, so I know there's going to be like some sort of hard feelings or disagreements of some sort. Because I just feel like someone's going to end up by crying. I don't know if it's you or someone else. The Nine of Swords is in the light, so some stresses and worries, something that's been haunting your mind is gonna be clear or may even come true. I don't know, because I just feel this sense of overwhelming stress coming through. Maybe some fears. The Justice is in the dark as well. Oh, so I don't know if you're gonna get caught up in some sort of situation because I feel like there may be like a legal thing coming through. So be very careful where you're parking. Make sure you have your seatbelt on. Be careful where you're parking. Don't want a ticket of some sorts. The Three of Swords is in the dark. So I don't feel like someone's gonna hurt your heart, but I feel like you may break someone else's heart. So I don't know if this person's trying to. I don't know. What is this energy about? Whose heart's gonna be broken, but if it's not duties? King of Cups. Are you gonna be a heartbreaker on New Year's? Whatever this is, it's not moving too fast. Knight of Pentacles is in the dark. It's not a good time to take any risks, so be careful of that. There's a possibility of overspending money, so be mindful of that too. That is what I got though. Be careful who you're hanging out with, you don't want to get caught up in the wrong crowd kind of thing. Or be at the wrong place at the wrong time. Mr. Maurice! Happy New Year to you too, Mr. Maurice. Nice to see you. It's been a while. What do the cards see coming in the next 3.5 months in my current job in general? Let's see what's coming for Mr. Maurice in the next 3.5 months. Let's see. Any spirit guides, ancestors, Tamsy Fae that want to come give Mr. Maurice a message. So what's going on in the first month? What's going on the first month? So we're going to go with January. What's going to happen in January for Mr. Maurice with their current job in general? You have the Two of Swords. So I feel like you may be a little bit trying to figure out what's what, like out of ideas, overthinking it, maybe having some clouded thoughts or clouded judgment about where your work situation is going in January, or at least at the beginning of January. But I feel like whatever's going on, you have the Emperor here. So I feel like you have control to make some decisions or have a sense of clarity about what you're going to gain out of your work, your job, and that sort of thing. The Six of Cups is in the dark. So, yeah, January may bring back the past. So, I don't know if it's like you going back and doing some work that you haven't done in a while in your work. I'm not quite sure how your work is. But, yeah. I'm also feeling this energy of like wanting to move forward, but also liking where you are at, where you are, because you know it. It feels comfortable. But I feel like in January you're also gonna be out of your shell, so I feel like you're gonna be communicating more or being open to communication. The Page of Wands. I feel like you're gonna be getting some good news. It was at the bottom of the deck, so I didn't turn it around. I feel like you're gonna be getting some good news in January as well. Let's see what's going on for February. Excuse me. What's going on in February for Mr. Maurice? What's going on in February for Mr. Maurice? So for February, you have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, business is going to be good. Like the work situation is going to be good. You're going to feel content. Um, I feel like if there's been any tension or any conflicts or any disagreements or, any negativity in the workplace before, I feel like it's going to be resolved. I feel like it's not really like you're going to be like friends with your coworkers or anything, but things are going to be better. There is a tower energy, so there may be some unexpected disruptions or unexpected changes that may cause a little bit of chaos going on in February. What's going on in March for Mr. Maurice? What's going on in Mr. Maurice's work? March. Love. I don't know if love is in the cards for you or if you're going to be at a crossroads with some life decisions. The lovers can go both ways, right? It could be just you finding the romance of work, like just falling in love with your job again kind of thing. Taking a leap of faith with the fool energy here. I mean, there could possibly be some work romance. I don't know, but I think it's more about you feeling better about your work come March. I don't know if this big change is going to bring some good news for you as well, because you have the Page of Pentacles. So yeah, you have Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles. So more good news again coming through. The Queen of Pentacles is in the dark, so you may be a little bit taken back. You're taking a test in March? Okay, I feel like it's going to go well. It's going to go well, Yeah, I get some good feedback on that. Someone may be jealous about you doing well on the test, so be mindful of that. Because the Queen of Pentacles, she can be a little jealous when she's in the dark. I also feel like there's energy of someone's not going to be as reliable come March, so that may interfere with some things. But test is for promotion. Oh man, I can see that for you. Yeah, I can really see that for you. Like, will Mr. Maurice get the promotion? Will Mr. Maurice get a promotion in January? Not January, sorry, in March. Will Mr. Maurice get the promotion in March? A strength card. It's really strong of you getting that promotion. What's gonna go on for the half of February? What does Mr. Maurice need to know for half of February of what's coming next in their career and their job? What's going on for the half of February for Mr. Maurice? New beginnings. So I guess the new beginnings is you starting that promotion, right? That is awesome. April, right? What did I say? It was April. April. April is what I meant. I don't know what I said. This was March, so this is April. I said February. We already did February. April. It has to be April because good luck is on your side. Ace of Wands. The universe knew what I was talking about. Magic is gonna happen. You have the magic wand there. New beginnings. New spark is possibilities. The Wheel of Fortune, good luck, good timing. You may have to juggle things around, right? The Two of Pentacles, juggling things around. Have to adapt to your new placement. May have a shift in your perspective of how things are going. But it's looking good. Yeah, it's looking really good. That is awesome. I don't know, it's in the cards. So far, everything is looking really good. I have faith that you're going to get this done. Things can always change, but so far, you're on the right path. It's looking really good. That is awesome. From mailman to electronic technician. That is awesome. Yeah, I feel like you're going to get it for sure. Yeah, that is good energy. That is awesome. All the cards just fell in place for you. You're welcome, Mr. Maurice. That is awesome. Alice, is this person is my first reading Rahul? His thoughts and feelings about me, Kazo. Is a person from the first reading for Alice Rahul? There any spirit guide, the answer to the danger of Fae, then want to come and give Alice a message. Was the first person in Alice's reading Rahul? What was the King of Cups in the dark, right? Was the King of Cups in the dark Rahul? Was the King of Cups in the dark Rahul? Judgment. Judgment is neutral, so it's not yes or no. My feeling is no. What is this person's thoughts and feelings about? Is it Rahul's thoughts and feelings or the person that was in the first reading thoughts and feelings? Is Alice still here? Was for his thoughts and feelings, was it Rahul's thoughts and feelings or for the first person from the first reading's thoughts and feelings? Rahul's thoughts and feelings? Okay. What are Rahul's thoughts and feelings? Any spirit guides, answers to the end of the fate. What are Rahul's thoughts and feelings for Alice right now? What are Rahul's thoughts and feelings for Alice right now? I guess you couldn't see that. It was a judgment. Rahul's thoughts and feelings is the Three of Swords in the dark. So I feel like they're feeling like they've learned something from some sort of setback. So I'm guessing the setback is from the two of you not being on the same page right now. I don't know. They are happy about the memories the two of you have shared though. The lovers is in the dark, so I feel like they realize that there's been a falling out between the two of you. The Knight of Swords, they're not going to take any action right now. I feel like they're feeling very temperamental in their emotions. I feel like they may be hiding some emotions of how they're truly feeling. The Three of Wands is in the light though. So I feel like they're trying to move past something. They're trying to look ahead. They're trying to figure out what's next for them. Excuse me. What else does Alice need to know about Rahul's feeling? What else does Alice need to know about Rahul's feeling? Excuse me. The devil is in the dark, so I feel like they have sexual feelings for you. Like if you want to have sex, I feel like they're good with that. The Hierophant's in the dark, so I feel like they don't want a commitment. They don't, you know. Excuse me, sorry about that. To me, it feels like Rahul is open to just sex, but not like a relationship. Let me clarify the Three of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords in the dark? Why is the Three of Swords in the dark? The Three of Swords is in the dark? Oh my goodness, I wasn't expecting that to happen. Does Rahul just want sex? Does Rahul just want sex? Oops. Let's see. Does Rahul just want sex? Seven of Cups is no. Does Rahul want a relationship with Alice? Does Rahul want a full relationship with Alice? Page of Wands in the dark, so it's not a strong yes when it's in the dark. That is what I got, though. Does he just not want a commitment with anyone? Does Rahul just not want a commitment with anyone? Ace of Swords is yes. It's in the dark, so yeah. I feel like they don't want to live with someone, you know, they want to date someone but not like move in with each other and that sort of thing. I feel like they really value their independence. They don't want any conflict. They seem to want sex though. Because that also came out with the strength card. Yeah. The lovers seems to always be in the dark, so I feel like they don't really want like a loving relationship. They just want, you know, some intimacy, I guess, is what it looks like. The Three of Swords. The Three of Swords, if it's in the light, it's like a deep heartbreak, betrayal, that sort of thing. But when it's in the dark, it's kind of like learning from the heartbreak, learning from the pain, trying to heal, trying to get past, like trying to get over you kind of thing. Not really trying to connect with you again. It's kind of like taking this heartbreak and learning from the pain and moving on. So the Three of Swords, no matter which way it is, it's kind of like a breakup card, or moving on card, or them healing from a breakup. It's not really like a back together card. And it came out twice in the same position in the dark, so it's kind of like healing and moving on. Bernadette, what's happening with my partner? Let's see, what is happening with Bernadette's partner? You're welcome, Alice. What's happening with Bernadette's partner? Any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Bernadette need to know about her partner? What does Bernadette need to know about her partner? Are there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Bernadette need to know about her partner right now? The partner feels like there's an equal give and take between the two of you. Like, this is what your partner feels. This is not what you're feeling or what you're thinking. But your partner feels like there's a good equal give and take going on there. The Ten of Cups, the partner feels like there is a happy home, happy energy. They feel loved. They feel fulfilled. They feel like there's success. They quite enjoy the sex, it seems. The Devil card there. The Four of Swords. I feel like they know that there's some unresolved tension between the two of you. They know that there is some stress. There's some things they know that it should be worked through but isn't being worked through. They know that the two of you could benefit from a break, it seems. Or they could benefit from a break. The Five of Pentacles is in the dark. They're just avoiding any conflicts or avoiding talking about the financial side of things, it seems. Like, I feel like they don't really want to put a lot of effort into that. Is there anything that her partner is hiding from her? Is there anything that Bernadette's partner is hiding from her? The World. So they feel like they feel complete when they're with you. but there's a Nine of Wands, so they don't have all their guards up, but they have some guards up. They feel very stubborn and very rigid in their ideas. Um, they're not really good at compromising, it seems. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He knows that, but there's nothing he's planning on doing about it. He doesn't want to do anything about it. Will things get better between Bernadette and her partner? Will things get better between Bernadette and her partner? The King of Pentacles is in a no, so unlikely. The past is just going to keep repeating itself with the Six of Cups. I feel like the partner feels very codependent towards you. The King of Pentacles in the dark is codependency. Um, a greedy lover wanting everything for themselves, wanting to have some control. That's what I got though. Yeah, no, I can feel that. No compromise going on there. It's a tough one. I mean, I don't know. Looks like the cards are saying, keep the cat, lose the guy. Yeah, right. If you're carrying all the financial burdens, I mean, if he wasn't there, you'd have that much of a less financial burden to carry, right? Yeah, a lot of women feel that, but it's a sense of liberation. I was tricked into feeling trapped with my ex too, and then I realized I'm so much better without them because, yeah, he was bringing in some money, but he was overspending my money. So once I had control over my money, I realized how much more money I had than I realized I had. I didn't realize how much money I was bringing in when it was just disappearing so quickly. Um, but yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, and if you get rid of him, you'll find someone else who's better. Right? I got rid of my ex and I found Moonbeam. He's way better. He's like winning the lottery ticket. For Tammy, what is happening with my XG? What's his thoughts are about Tammy? Let's see, is there any spirit card gets this answer? Faye, the one can give Tammy a message. What is happening with Tammy's XG? What is going on with Tammy's XG? What are his thoughts about Tammy? The Six of Pentacles. So I feel like your XG feels like there's a good balance between the two of you, a good equal give and take. I don't know if that means he gives you spousal support or whatever, or I don't know. For the King of Wands in the dark, I feel like your XG has a big ego and can be arrogant sometimes, I don't know, or impatient. Arrogant or impatient, I'm not quite sure. The Six of Wands, they're always wanting that badass success, it seems. So I feel like they're always feel happy or proud to that they're your ex. The Four of Cups is in the dark. So I feel like they think about you, but not a lot. I feel like their thoughts about you are slowing down the more that there's distance between the two of you. The Temperance is in the dark too, so I feel like they realize the differences between the two of you. Because I feel like they're always stuck on this repeat cycle. They do like to cling to the past sometimes, and they know that you fit into that past. Um, I feel like whatever role they're taking now, they're having some resistance of it. It's not as comfortable as it was when it was with you, kind of thing. Does Tammy's XG still have feelings for Tammy? Does Tammy's XG still have feelings for Tammy? The Page of Wands is in the dark, so yes, but not a lot. Does Tammy's ex have romantic feelings for Tammy? The Two of Pentacles. I can't decide if they do or they don't. Maybe sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. That is what I got with that. DD, what is my main character moment? For DD, what is DD's main character moment? Here's the answer to say. I'm gonna come and give DD a message. What is DD's main character moment? Let's see, what is DD's main character moment? What is DD's main character moment? The Page of Swords is in the dark. I feel like your main character moment can sometimes be inconsistent because I feel like there's this energy of you going back and forth on some ideas. I feel this energy as well as you being very clairvoyant. Maybe also your character moment could be like hacking or being able to manipulate some sort of energy or some sort of situation. You have the Five of Cups and the light, so I also feel like there's this energy of you being able to shift or change some sort of past energy. Because I feel this energy of you clinging to the past as some sort of comfort, even though you have the ability to let it go and move on. Um, yeah, so I feel like your character moment is kind of like being changeable. Like you're easily able to adapt to different situations, especially when there's situations that remind you of the past. The Ten of Pentacles is in the dark. So I feel like there's this energy around you feeling like you're not included or feeling like there's some sort of loss or you're missing out on something, not getting the attention and recognition, the praise that you deserve. Um, yeah, the Page of Wands is in the dark as well. So I feel like there's this energy of feeling like there's some creative blocks. Um, feeling like you're starting something, but it's not a real start of anything. The Four of Pentacles is in the bottom of the deck. Trying to make and save money seems to be a thing. Queen of Wands, right? The Queen of Wands is that Aries too, right? So I just feel like there's this hot, fiery energy that wants to come out, even though you're more grounded and more down to earth. There's this fiery energy within you that does want to come out and shine a little brighter. Because I feel this energy of not just a sexy vibrant being, but like feeling magnetic. Like people are just drawn to you in general a lot of times because you're smart and confident and all that sort of thing. But that's really cool. I don't know if that made any sense, but Culture. Is there any spirit guides answer to the energy of the play? Hi, Culture. I didn't see you sneak in. Is there anything my pet would like to say to culture at this time? Let's see. Are there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Is there anything that culture's pet would want her to say right now? There's a King of Pentacles in the dark. Where the King of Pentacles in the dark, I feel like your pet is like very greedy. I don't know if they just want more food or more of your attention, but they want more of something. The Three of Swords is in the dark. They feel like they have learned something. I don't know if they've learned some tricks or what they feel like they've learned, but they've learned something. I don't know if they're recovering from something or healing, because I feel like there's some healing going on as well. There is the Nine of Pentacles in the light, so yeah, they feel like they're the queen or king. I'm not quite sure what gender they are. But they feel like they're on top of the world, right? The Nine of Pentacles, they have that sense of independence. They don't want you to know they have independence, though. They feel like, they're just the queen of the castle where they live. The Page of Wands, they don't have the ability to tell you everything they want to tell you. They don't they like to run away and hide when it's time for them to do something, or they should be doing something. And the Hermit is in the dark. They come out of their shell, they come out of hiding when it's the right time to come out of their hiding. Probably when there's food or treats or something, because, King of Pentacles energy. But that is what I got. You're welcome, culture. Alice is Illumi key thoughts and feelings about me, and the Christmas note that I sent him. Will he reply back? Let's see for Alice. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? I want to come and give Alice a message. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? I want to come and give Alice a message. What are Keith's thoughts and feelings about Alice right now? How does Keith feel about the Christmas note that Alice sent them? So the Three of Wands. So I feel like Keith does think about you, right? They do think and maybe visualize plans with you in the future. There's a Ten of Pentacles. They don't know how the two of you would get along in the long run, kind of thing. They do see you as a queen, though, because you have the Queen of Wands here and the Queen of Cups here. So they do see you as someone who they would respect, someone they feel like they could be loyal towards. There is this hot, fiery, romantic energy that's coming from the queen. Like, I feel like the Keith is feeling that energy. They feel like they're too nervous to express their feelings towards you. With the Nine of Swords in the dark there, the lovers are not quite sure where they fit in your life, or if you're single or not. It seems, I don't know. The Tower energy there, be prepared for any unexpected changes. So I don't know if they're prepared for like you to give them any signs that you have feelings for them too. So I feel like they're kind of like trying to prepare themselves for that. The Queen of Cups. So yeah, they feel like they have feelings for you, right? The Queen of Cups is emotionally available towards you if you wanted. Um, the the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So I feel like they don't know if they should make moves or not, or start something with you or not. But yeah, this was also for the Christmas message, right? So for the Christmas note, I feel like they did like that. They had a lot of respect for that. They do see you as the queen. I feel like they felt like it was very kind, compassionate of you to do. But they're not sure if that Christmas note is you indicating a start of something. That's what I got. Let's see. What is the future love energy between Keith and Alice? What is the future love energy between Keith and Alice? Sacrifice. Love may come with sacrifices. Evaluate what you're willing to give up. No idea what that means. I don't know if it's because the two of you work together or what that is. But you have a working relationship? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I feel like they feel very kind of you. Like there's a lot of compassion there. Yeah, eh? Bernadette, what advice does my partner's brother has for me? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What advice does Bernadette's partner's brother have for Bernadette? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What advice does Bernadette's partner's brother have for Bernadette right now? For the Hermit in the Dark, I feel like there's this energy of like feeling lost. So I feel like the brother's advice would be like, um, keeping some things to yourself. I don't know if that makes any sense. I'm not sure if it's like keeping things to yourself or don't keep things from yourself. I don't know what that energy is. You have the Seven of Cups in the dark too. So I feel like it's like your partner's brother would tell you to like think clearly, like clear your mind and figure out what you feel is important right now, what you feel is realistic for you right now. Because I feel like your partner's brother would tell you that you could figure things out if you wanted to. The high priestess is like also telling you that they're saying to trust your instincts, trust your intuition, and that sort of thing. He doesn't talk about his family until he asks. Oh man, yeah, yeah. The Three of Wands is in the dark. For Three of Wands in the dark, I feel like there's like they see that you have a failed partner, um, and that you feel stuck, right? That's exactly what the Three of Wands means, is feeling stuck. Failed partners, broken promises, lack of progress, challenges being faced there, the lovers, love and romance and passion may be good, but it's kind of like figuring out everything else. You know the fortunes in the dark at the bottom of the deck. with the King of Pentacles and the Star. So whatever you decide, I feel like the universe has your blessings. You know, the Wheel of Fortune, you know, going into 2026. So 2026 is year 10, which is also the Wheel of Fortune a lot of tarot readers are using as the 2026 card. So it's kind of you making the choice of making the cycles turn in your favor rather than against you. The King of Pentacles, you know, it's your choice, you're the boss, your path. For Tammy, I feel this attraction energy from neighbor's A sun. What's that towards Tammy? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? I want to come and give Tammy a message. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message? What is neighbor A's son's energy towards Tammy? What is the neighbor A's son's energy towards Tammy? Ooh, there's some magic going on there. The Seven of Wands is in the dark. So I feel like the A's son is feeling a little defensive. You know, they feel like they have a reputation they need to protect. You know, they may be one of those people that are really a good son to their parents, kind of thing. You know, there's the Five of Cups in the dark. So I feel like they're kind of like processing some things. They may have had some letdowns in their life. They're trying to let go and move on. So maybe they're looking for options. They're looking for someone to help them move on with. The King of Swords is in the dark. So I feel like there's this energy of them being a little judgmental. Not quite sure what that means. But there does seem to be some magic sparks between the two of you. So I don't know if it's like some sort of karmic connection or if there's just chemistry in both of your energies that are connecting the two of you together. The Temperance is in the dark too. So I feel like you don't really balance each other out perfectly. But I feel like there's still some sort of spiritual type connection that's going on there. You know, spiritual connection doesn't mean that's a love thing, but it's something. What is going on with the Magician and the Temperance? What's going on with the energy between the Magician and the Temperance in the dark? Yeah, there's an imbalance going on there. They may have a sexual attraction towards you. So that may be where the chemistry energy is coming from. Yeah, that is what I got. Dee, what song matches my energy? Oh my goodness, I wouldn't know. I'm not really good at remembering song names. Let's see. Certain spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Dee Dee a message. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What song matches Dee Dee's energy? Oh, man. I feel like you'd have to do with a song that is about healing and lifting your spirits. because the Judgment is in the dark, so I feel like it's like a reawakening kind of energy. Um, Maybe releasing fears or not being afraid of something and following with what you want to do type of song. With the Knight of Swords, I feel like it would have to be a song about um manipulation and judgment and that sort of thing as well, like dominating something or someone. The King of Pentacles is in the light too, so I feel like it would be a song that also focuses on ambition and sexual, sensual energy. Some sort of dark energy as well with the sun in the dark. Seven of Cups, some illusions, some fantasies, maybe drugs being in there, alcohol, that sort of thing, temptations. That's what I got. I don't know if you know of a song like that, but that is what I got. Culture, will I get back the money my boss didn't pay me? Let's see for culture. Will culture get the money back my boss didn't pay culture? Is there any spirit guides, answers, angel or fae that want to give culture a message about the money she didn't get paid back? I feel like it's going to take some more time. I feel like your boss is probably working on it because I do want to take responsibility within Knight of Pentacles here. Um, but there's also the Five of Cups, so I feel like they're having a hard time with the money situation right now. So things are up in the air. But I feel like they will try to fix the connection between the two of you. So I feel like they are trying to figure it out, but it will take some more time before they're able to pay you back that money. Hi, Noor. Well, maybe you put Noor on the list. I think she asked a question earlier, too. Yeah, it's supposed to be an explanation mark and join with no spaces in between. Add yourself to the list. For Alice. General predictions for the next 3 weeks. Yes, for Alice. What does Alice need to know for the next 3 weeks? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Alice a message? What does Alice need to know for the next 3 weeks? What does Alice need to know for the first week? What does Alice need to know for the first week coming up? I feel like for the first week, there's going to be some emotional fulfillment coming through for sure. I can feel that. Maybe a new opportunity, a new conversation, or a new spark of communication of some sorts trying to come through. The Three of Pentacles is in the dark, so there may be a falling out with some coworkers, colleagues. I don't know, because I just feel like there'll be some conflicts with ego or just some sort of competition kind of energy where your shared visions are not quite balanced, or you're not quite trusting yourself or someone. There's a devil, so there may be some temptations in the first week as well. It could be some sexual desires or sex in general, or it could be just some temptations into the materialistic world of things. The tower is in the dark, so I feel like it's more about a close call, or like avoiding some sort of disaster, or just that lucky chance that something terrible didn't happen. So the luck is on your side. For the Eight of Pentacles being in the dark, I feel like there may be some creative blocks coming through. I also feel like there's this energy of a lack of focus. Not really a lack of focus. I feel like it's more of a lack of energy. Like just not feeling motivated, or not feeling like you're being productive enough kind of energy. What's going on for Alice for the second week coming up? What's going on for Alice for the second week coming up? Second week, you have the Queen of Swords. So speaking your truth, owning your truth kind of energy, right? I feel like, again, there's going to be some good communication, being honest with yourself, being clear-minded, being direct, being proactive in your energy. I feel like with the Fool too, you're not going to be just taking risk willy-nilly. I feel like you're going to have more control over your direction or what path you're taking. The Seven of Cups is in the dark here. So I feel like there's going to be some sort of sense of clarity restored, or some sort of focus that is going to help you ground yourself and be more realistic with your expectations moving forward. The Nine of Wands is in the light, so I feel like even though you may feel exhausted, burnt out, tired, you're going to keep going anyways, right? You're going to find that inner strength and keep moving forward. The Five of Pentacles is in the light, so there may be some hard times with the financial side of things, or just the work situation in general. I don't know if that would have anything to do with the Three of Pentacles there, not really getting along with someone in the work department, or what that is about. But what does Alice need to know about the third week? What does Alice need to know about the third week? For the Two of Pentacles in the dark, I feel like it's a matter of you juggling things around, multitasking, and being flexible with your things and that sort of thing. I feel like there's going to be a little bit of an imbalance. So I feel like you'll be more focused on yourself, or you'll be more the one giving than someone else giving to you. Like there's going to be an imbalance going on there. I also feel like there's this energy of um like a power struggle energy as well coming through. But there's also the Ten of Cups in the dark. So I feel like the home situation may feel a little lonely or a little empty for some reason. Because I just feel like there's some unrealistic expectations or unrealistic ideas of some sorts. I don't know. You have the Eight of Swords in the dark though, so I feel like whatever stresses or worries that you've been carrying, you're gonna have a sign of relief from that, because I just feel the sense of empowerment, being able to see things clearly, like I've said, and breaking free from anything that could have been holding you back before. The King of Pentacles is in the dark too. So with the King of Pentacles, I feel like this person is very materialistic, very greedy in their energy, very controlling, very discouraging. What does Alice need to know about this King of Pentacles? I don't know if this is like a boss who's just gonna be a butt cheek. Who is this King of Pentacles butt cheek? What's their deal? The Page of Wands. Yeah, I feel like they're gonna try to express their feelings towards you. They may try to flirt with you or hit on you, but I feel like they don't have good intentions at all. The Ace of Wands is in the dark. Yeah, so I don't know if it's just them trying to prove their own ego or what's going on with that, but they don't mean well. That's what I got. Let's see. Is the butt cheek Rahul? oops, this is for Alice, is a butt cheek Rahul. Is that controlling butt cheek Rahul? Ten of Wands is no. Is that butt cheek a boss? Five of Pentacles, no. I don't know who the butt cheek is, but they're being a butt cheek. Bernadette. Current energy towards my mom. I am not really talking to them. Let's see for Bernadette. Is there any spirits, 35 ancestors, angels, or fae? I want to come give Bernadette a message. What is Bernadette's current energy towards her mom? What is Bernadette's current energy towards her mom? You have the Nine of Cups. So I feel like you're feeling very happy, very content, and very yourself with keeping your distance from your mom. The Queen of Pentacles here, feeling grounded, feeling down to earth, feeling organized in your mind and in your heart with keeping your distance from your mom. Setting those boundaries seems to be a good energy for you. But I still feel like you worry that you're making the wrong judgment call by keeping that distance. Yeah, the Nine of Cups. You can't get happier than the Nine of Cups, right? Dreams come true energy. But I feel like there's some stresses and worries about you feeling like you're making the wrong judgment call. But I feel like you're not, because you have the Knight of Wands here. So you feel more happy, flirty, and excited in your energy about walking away from your mom. You know, walking away from your mom gives you that sense of contentment, that sense of satisfaction. But yeah, I'm the same way. I can only deal with my mom in small spoonfuls. Like teaspoonfuls, not soup spoons. For Tammy, will the meeting with Reach be successful in helping me with my problem? Let's see for Tammy. Is there any spirits, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message? Will the meeting with Reach be successful for Tammy? Will the meeting with Reach be successful for Tammy? The Hangman is in the dark. For the Hangman in the dark, I feel like I don't want like the it's not that the meeting is gonna be successful or not successful. I just feel like you're gonna be left hanging in limbo for some reason. Like I feel like you won't get all the answers in the first meeting. Not sure if it's the first meeting or what's going on there. I just feel like you're gonna be at limbo. Like you're not gonna be getting the information you're needing or whatever the energy is. You know, it's not yes, it's successful. It's not no, it's not successful. I feel like you're gonna learn some things. It may give you some thoughts or ideas of what comes next after that. Because you're gonna be expanding your vision. You're gonna be expanding yourself, making long-term goals or long-term ideas of things. The Two of Wands, the Three of Wands are the same, right? It's about planning future goals, big decisions, potentials, looking ahead kind of thing. Three of Swords is in the dark, so it's like learning from whatever happened, some sort of recovery, some sort of thing you're getting past or moving away from. Two of Cups, some sort of imbalance, and yeah, like I said, being stuck in limbo, just kind of like hanging on, waiting. That's what I got though. For Didi, what spiritual gifts is Didi ignoring? there any spirit guides, answers, and answer of Fae? What spiritual gifts is DD ignoring? Are there any spirit guides, answers, and answer of Fae? What spiritual gifts is DD ignoring? We'll take this. The Page of Cups, you're ignoring being a dreamweaver. You're ignoring your dreams. Or seeing the signs that may show up in dreams. It seems like you're all, yeah, the Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups. Ignoring dreams seems to be a big one. I also feel this energy of you ignoring some of your empathic abilities or psychic abilities or intuitive abilities, whatever they are, seems to be needed to be trusted a little bit more. The sun, being able to use that solar power. You know, solar witches are very rare, but they do exist. My friend is a solar witch. So I feel like you can absorb a lot of energy from the sun if you wanted to. The Seven of Swords here. So I feel like you're ignoring some visions, ignoring things. I don't know if you feel like they're illusions or they're not real or you're not really focused on them. But I feel like you're going to uncover some hidden truths about yourself or about some sort of situation by trusting them a little more. What else does DD need to know about her spiritual gifts that she's ignoring? The Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is ignoring feeling guilty or ignoring anything that you feel like your inner self is trying to alert you towards, and you're just like, oh no, that's not that, that's not what it is, kind of thing. Again, with the dreams, right? Because Nine of Swords can also represent nightmares. So I feel like the dreaming is like a strong one. You have like 3 of the dreaming cards here. The only other dreaming card that's not here is the Seven of Cups. So that is what I got. For culture, will the cricket infestation get worse? Oh my gosh. I had a cricket infestation. Oh my gosh, once I took my daughter to the creek. She brought home a frog, so we decided to keep the frog. So I knew a lady who raised crickets to feed frogs, so I had her bringing me these buckets of crickets, and which was fine. Like the first couple of days it was fine, but then my daughter was really young and she decided that she wanted to play with the crickets, like they were the pets, not the frog. So there was crickets everywhere, and it was the same day that this person was going on vacation, so she brought me another bucket of crickets. So I had 2 buckets of crickets in the house. It takes a lot of time to get rid of crickets. But we got rid of the frog. So getting rid of the frog and telling the lady that I don't have the frog anymore. She stopped bringing the cricket. And it eventually went away, but it did take some time. Yeah. Let's see. For culture. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, answer Fae that want to come and give culture a message about the cricket infestation? Will the cricket infestation get worse? That's a big, strong yes. Should culture say something to her roommate about the cricket infestation? Should culture say something to her roommate about the cricket infestation. The Three of Cups is also yes. You feed the crickets to your pets. Yeah, that's what we were doing with the frog. But the frog, like we took the frog out of the wild, so the frog didn't really like our cricket. So I don't know what the frog was used to eating, but the frog couldn't eat as many crickets as what we were getting. I don't even think the frog was really eating the crickets. So we just let it go. Like we lived close to a river at that time, so we just brought it to the river. Probably should have brought it back to where it came from, but that was much farther away. But yeah, we brought it back to the river because it wasn't eating the crickets, and it wasn't it wasn't happy being a pet. It belonged outside. But yeah, he was very happy to be outside and back out to the wild. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Um I don't know what you're feeding, but maybe try something else, maybe mealworms or something instead until the cricket situation is under control. I don't know what you're feeding the crickets because you have to feed crickets. I don't know. We had like water balls. They look like little bees, but they were water that we had to feed the crickets. I don't know if you have that too. Because crickets get very thirsty. They drink a lot. They don't really eat, but they drink a lot. Noor! What's Muhammad's current feelings towards Noor right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, answer Fae that want to come and give Noor a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, answer Fae that want to come and give Noor a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Noor a message? What's Muhammad's current feelings towards Noor? What are Muhammad's current feelings towards Noor? A bunch of cards wanted to come out there. So the Three of Swords, they feel like they're moving past some sort of situation. So I don't know if they're moving past some sort of conflict or what's going on there because I feel like they're trying to learn from that situation. From the Two of Pentacles in the dark, I feel like they're at an imbalanced energy. Like they're trying to decide what's the best thing to do moving forward. I do feel like they feel very happy about you, though. The Nine of Cups, they feel very satisfied with you. They feel like there's success between the two of you. So I feel like they feel happy. The Four of Pentacles, they feel very protective of you and your energy. The Chariot, they feel like they're moving forward with you in a positive light. But I don't know what they're trying to either adapt to or be flexible with or what's going on with that. I feel like they don't really want to be flexible because it's in the dark. I feel like they're struggling with finding that balance a little bit there. I don't know if it's about the relationship and work situation or what's going on with that. The Knight of Swords is in the dark too, so I feel like they're not quite sure what is next. Like I feel like they don't have any current intentions or actions towards you right now. There is the Eight of Wands in the dark too, so I feel like there's some lack of motivation or lack of focus of where to direct their energy. I just feel like there's some slow movement, some slow progress between the two of you. Let's see what else. What exactly is Muhammad? What exactly is their feelings towards Noor? What exactly is their feelings towards Noor? The Empress. I do see you as the Empress, someone who is very down to earth, very grounded, very loving, very supportive, nurturing. Maybe someone who could be a little bit stubborn sometimes, but overall they do have positive feelings towards you. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. There's a little bit of a balance of what's going on there. I feel like they're struggling to see the long term view or the vision of the two of you connecting together, moving forward, though. But that's what I got. Alice, general reading for Alice. What does Alice need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, answers, or answers, Fae? What does Alice need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, answers, or answers, Fae? What does Alice need to know right now? Oh, you have the Eight of Pentacles and the like. I feel like there's this energy of you feeling dedicated, being consistent in your energy. I feel like your hard work is going to be paying off because I feel the sense of you being more self-sufficient and like improving in your work, improving in your skills, improving in yourself in general. I do feel that energy for you. You have the Ten of Swords here. So I also feel like there's this energy of you overcoming some sort of things that are hard. I don't know if you're like in crisis management, like trying to take care of everything and just trying to make everything good and positive, even though things just feel like they're so hard. Because I feel like you're working really hard and trying to move forward, trying to have a positive outlook, and putting the past behind you as well. You have the Queen of Swords. So I do feel like you are being honest with yourself, you're speaking your truth, owning your truth, being open to communication and that sort of thing. So that is really good energy. You have the Four of Swords in the light. So I feel like rest is really needed right now, just to take time for yourself, having a self-love day. I feel like that will help you turn your Two of Wands in the dark into the light with making some future plans and making some future decisions. Because I feel like there's a lot of potential here in your future that you could open up. Because I feel the sense of you making these decisions with future goals in mind. And it's kind of like choosing which path you want to move towards. What else does Alice need to know? Thank you. The devil keeps coming up, so I'm not quite sure if this is like a sexual energy or if it's like you releasing yourself for a sense of freedom, a sense of belonging somewhere kind of thing. Because with the devil in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of you breaking free, releasing any toxic shit that's around you, and connecting with like reclaiming your power, focusing on overcoming any negativity, getting yourself out there, socializing, mingling, partying, going out and having some fun, meeting some new people. Yeah, Ten of Cups is in the dark though. It may not be completely sunshines and rainbows, but I don't know if you're waiting to hear from someone. I feel like if you are, they're not going to communicate with you anytime soon. With the Page of Pentacles in the dark. Because I feel like they're also dealing with like home issues. But that's what I got. Bernadette. Let's see for Bernadette. The current energy for Kayla. What is Kayla's current energy? Is there any spirits? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Bernadette a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Bernadette a message? About Kayla's energy. Ooh, Kayla's doing great, right? Look at that. Temperance, or my heart and soul is aligned and clear. I feel like there's this energy of the Page of Pentacles. So she may not be getting all the best news, but she does seem to be doing well overall. The Page of Pentacles in the dark, I feel like she's feeling a little bit low energy, maybe avoiding work or just procrastinating in general. There is a Knight of Cups, so I feel like her relationship is good. Sexual energy seems to be good. I don't know why that keeps coming up tonight. I feel like the devil is just haunting us for some reason. The Queen of Wands is in the dark. She may be having a low self esteem right now. Maybe caught up in some sort of drama. What's going on with Kayla's energy with the Queen of Wands? Yeah, trying to make it some decisions. She knows that some things need to come to an end. She may be resisting ending things that need to be ended, so but that is good though. She's trying to figure out her money situation. Maybe, I feel like money's always tight after Christmas. Oh man. Especially if you have kids. She loves the drama. Oh yeah, I can feel that she's all caught up in that, but she's loving it though. It seems to be good for her energy. Yummy. How will my meeting go with on the 12th? Let's see for Tammy. Is there any spirits, spirit guidance, angels, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message? How will the meeting with M go on the 12th of January? The Nine of Cups, I feel like whatever's going on, I feel like M will be in good spirits with the Nine of Cups there. I feel like they will be charming and there will be a good connection, good communication, good ideas. In the Six of Pentacles, I feel like I don't know if the focus is going to be on you or just the focus is going to be on whatever the meeting's about. It's going to be like a one-sided thing. The Nine of Swords is in the dark. So I feel like you'll have some sort of sense of relief. Like there's going to be some problem solvings or some support or whatever's going on with that. The Magician's in the dark. So there's not going to be a lot of a lot of confidence though. So I don't know if it's you lacking confidence in M or what's going on with that, or if M's lacking confidence in you. I don't know how that's gonna play out. If there's gonna be any solutions, I feel no, there's not gonna be any solutions. There may be support, but I don't think there's gonna be any solutions. What does Tammy need to know about this energy? What does Tammy need to know about the energy around her meeting on the 12th of January? Yeah, some meditation or some, introspection may be needed, some soul searching. Knight of Pentacles moving forward, slow and steady, may take some time. Um, yeah, I feel like there'll be a lack of progress though. That is what I got. What will the whole month of January be like for Dee? For Dee? Are any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What will the whole month of January be like for Dee? What does Dee need to know for the first week of January? The first week of January, you have the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like you're going to be like on a solo mission, not really wanting to work well with others or get along well with others. For the Nine of Wands and a Light, I feel like you're going to be a little defensive, a little bit on guard. You're going to feel exhausted and tired and unmotivated, but you're going to keep going anyways because you have that strength. The Five of Wands, there may be some battles of opinions kind of thing. I feel like, yeah, I just feel like there's this energy of, um, yeah, battles of opinions is what I'm feeling. For the Eight of Pentacles and a Light, I feel like whatever's going on, you're going to make some improvements. I feel this energy of you paying attention to details and working hard for what your goals are and seeing the results of that. The Page of Swords is in the dark. I feel like if you're waiting to hear from someone, you're not going to the first week. What is going on for DD for the second week of January? What's happening the second week of January? You have the Devil. So I feel this sense of relief, like a sense of, I'm letting go of this toxic energy that's no longer serving me anymore. Just getting something off your chest or off your mind, whatever that is. I feel the sense of release. The Seven of Wands is in the dark, so I feel like there's this energy of you lacking confidence and feeling overwhelmed for some reason though. Nine of Pentacles is also in the dark, so I'm feeling like there's this energy of I don't know if it's a matter of like feeling like you're being overworked or working too much or just not having enough breaks or enough you time kind of energy seems to be coming through. The world is in the dark, so I feel like some things won't get finished in time. Like there's a lack of completion going on there, a lack of success. Um, yeah, you have the Eight of Swords. You're just feeling trapped. So I don't know if you're just not going to feel well or what it is, because I just feel like you're going to be stuck inside, not being able to go out as much as you would like. For the third week, you have the Fool, so new beginnings, a new outlook. Come the third week of January. What does you need to know about the third week of January? So I just feel the sense of excitement, feeling more optimistic, more spontaneous, more energy. The Seven of Swords. I feel like some sort of truth or some sort of information is going to be revealed towards you. I feel the sense of you strategizing your next plans or ideas, whatever that is. Maybe even uncovering some hidden truths about something. What else do you need to know for the third week? Ten of Swords. Things are going to be tough and hard by the middle of the week. Ace of Cups. Some delays maybe canceled. Like, I don't know what that is. Something may be delayed or canceled or postponed. That may be hard on your emotions. Maybe there's going to be something where you feel like you should be included, but you're not. Or not invited, or I don't know. It's going to be hard on your emotions for sure. The Queen of Wands is in the dark. So again, feeling that low motivation or lack of interest. Maybe more of a lack of interest than low motivation. What's going on for the fourth week of January? Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is in the dark. I just feel like there's this energy of some sort of drama coming through. Some sort of, again, I feel like the drama is coming from you not being included or being excluded from something. I don't know where that's from, but you're going to get some good news about something else, though. So I don't know if it's like you haven't heard from someone the first week, but by the third week you may. Because I just feel the sense of getting some excited about this news. And you have the Three of Swords. So you may be getting excited about some things. Other things may be a heartbreak or disappointment. The Judgment is in the dark. So I feel like it's just a matter of you following your calling kind of thing. The Two of Cups may meet someone in romance, because you also have the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So I feel this sense of a good connection. I do feel a sense of love and romance, passion coming through. Could be just some good partnerships, good cooperation coming through. Um, yeah, I want to say dreams, but yeah. Nine of Cups is like dreams come true, right? That sense of fulfillment, that sense of success, that achievement, moving forward. That's what I got. Culture. Guidance for approaching my roommate about the crickets infestation. Let's see. Guardian Spirit Guide, Tamsy Fae. I want to come and give culture a message. Guardian Spirit Guide, Tamsy Fae. I want to come and give culture a message about the cricket situation. Oh, man. The Knight of Cups is in the dark. Oh man. I feel like no matter how you say it or express it, she probably won't be happy, but I feel like she won't be surprised either. She probably hears the crickets, right? Crickets are loud. Um, yeah, I feel like she's not happy, but I won't be surprised either. Like, I feel like there's a give and take. I feel like the roommate may be able to help you deal with the cricket situation. What else does culture need to know about this? Yeah, I feel like she won't be happy about it, but I feel like she'll be supportive. Um, I feel like she'll be able to put your mind at ease. Um, Happy that you confessed that to her because I feel like she already has an idea of it. That's what I got though. Nor, what's coming towards Nor in January? Let's see for Nor for January. Are there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come give Nor a message about January? What's coming towards Nor the first week of January? First week of January, you have the Six of Wands in the dark. So I feel like you may get that a lack of recognition, like a lack of support or a lack of attention for some reason. I also feel like there's this energy of feeling like feeling a little lost, but at the same time, I feel like you're gonna find your groove because you have the Six of Pentacles here. So even though you may not get that recognition or that praise or whatever that is for you, in a positive light, I feel like there's going to still be that equal give and take kind of energy, this sense of satisfaction. I feel this energy of you being reliable and kind hearted and getting that support that's needed. You have the hangman in the light. So I feel like there's this energy of taking a pause and just evaluating your situation and figuring out what's going on there. Because I feel like you may have some new perspectives or you may change your perspectives for some reason. You have the Nine of Swords in the dark, so whatever worry, stress, and anxiousness you may be feeling the first week of January, I feel like that's going to be relieved from you. I feel like you may start to see things clearly. Some truth may be revealed towards you, or some sort of information may be revealed towards you to get that sense of clarity. I feel like it is important for you to trust your intuition, though. What's coming towards Nor the second week of January? Second week of January, you have the Ten of Cups. So happy home, happy life kind of energy. I feel this sense of your wants and desires are aligned and clear. I feel this energy of family coming together for you or connecting with you. Maybe someone you haven't heard from in a while will contact you. I don't know. But I just feel the sense of happiness and fulfillment and love coming your way. The Queen of Swords is in the dark, though, so someone may be holding back on their thoughts or ideas. Um, when I was gonna say when, I don't know. I feel like when something happens, you're going to get a sense of clarity of what exactly that is. When the time comes. So I feel like if there's any confusion about it now, it will come clear to you when something happens. Not quite sure what that thing is, but that's what came out. The Two of Pentacles, trying to juggle, trying to multitask, or trying to adapt to some sort of situation. So I feel like it's more about, what's most important for you to tackle right now, what can wait, just trying to figure that out. Five of Cups is in the dark, so some old emotions may be coming through, right? 2026 is all about the past coming back and haunting us kind of thing, right? There's going to be some repressed feelings coming through. There's going to be some past relationships coming back into our lives. It's just the cycle of things. The Nine of Cups is in the dark. So things may not be all sunshines and rainbows. There might be some disappointments in the second week of January. What's coming for the third week of January for Nor? The Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning comes the third week. Ooh, the third week is looking good, right? The Ace of Pentacles. I feel like that's going to be like either a new job, new work, new finances. Some sort of new opportunity is going to arise. The Six of Swords, you may be in the same kind of situation overall. Like you're not moving forward, you're not moving backward, you're just kind of drifting through. There's going to be the Tower energy. So be prepared for the unexpected. There may be some shocking news or some sort of shocking event that may occur. Overall, you do have a good balance with the Two of Cups. So I feel like you're going to make some new connections. Maybe a new relationship or a relationship that you have now may get better. Because I just feel the sense of cooperation and happiness and success going on there. A good balance of things. The Four of Pentacles is in the dark. So I feel like you're going to be releasing some sort of sense of control. I feel like you're going to be more open to ideas and that sort of thing, especially regarding work or money. What is happening for Nor the fourth week of January? Strength card. The strength card is in the dark. Oh, I feel like there is going to be a little bit of a weakness, but sometimes weakness is passion. So there is a lovers here. So maybe love, romance, passion coming your way in January. The Four of Wands. It may not be all party and home time. But I feel like there's maybe some sort of attention a little bit, maybe some communication with some old people you haven't seen in a while or heard from in a while. Knight of Pentacles. I feel like the work situation is going to be slow. On the fourth week, the Nine of Wands. I feel like you're going to feel less tired with the responsibilities and the things that you have going on. So things are going to start to get a little easier. Knight of Pentacles in the dark too. I just feel this sense of being discouraged for some reason, but that is what I got. Alice, does Rahul think that I'm the one who got away? Does Rahul think that Alice is the one that got away? Is there any spirit guides, angels, or fae? Does Rahul think that Alice is the one that got away? The Ace of Swords is yes. Does Rahul have any regrets about how he treated Alice? Very spirit guides, angels, or fae. Does Rahul have any regrets on how he treated Alice? The Three of Cups is a little bit, but it's not a strong yes or no because it's in the dark. How is Rahul doing in general? How is Rahul doing in general? Any spirit guides, answers, angel, or fae? How is Rahul doing in general? I feel like they're taking a break. They're resting with the Four of Cups there. I feel like they're contemplating some ideas, some thoughts. I feel like they're not really open to accepting any offers right now because I feel like they're pulling back. The World, I feel like they feel completed, like they've completed all the tasks that they need to complete, so I feel like they have that sense of fulfillment. The Ten of Wands is in the light, so I feel like they're taking care of business, they're working hard, they're doing all the things they need to do in that aspect of things. The Queen of Cups is in the light, so I feel like they know that you want a relationship with them, they know how you feel about them, but I feel like they just don't really want a commitment. That is what I got though. Bernadette, current energy for the new year. What is the current energy for the new year for Bernadette? What is the current energy for the new year for Bernadette? It's year 10, so new beginnings. I have it written down here too, right? Yeah, so for 2026, it's supposed to be one of the strongest themes is karmic return. So it's about unfinished business, that's emotional, some unresolved relationships is going to come through, some past decisions may resurface type of energy. What does Bernadette need to know about the new year energy for Bernadette? What's going on in the new year for Bernadette? The moon is in the dark. I feel like you may be facing some issues. Some sort of truth may be revealed towards you. Some sort of secret may come out. I'm not quite sure what that is. Um, I feel like you may also have some unusual visions or dreams. For the Queen of Pentacles and the Light, I feel like there's this energy of you being more organized, more resourceful, putting more time and care into your work, so that is positive. The Chariot is in the dark, so you may not feel like you're moving in any direction. You may just feel like you're at a pause, even though you are moving forward. The King of Swords is in the dark, so whoever this King of Swords is, they may be a butt cheek. I feel like you may catch them lying, especially with the moon here. Yeah. Let's clarify on what's going on with the King of Swords for Bernadette. What's going on with the King of Swords for Bernadette? The Knight of Swords, they may try to take action. They may try to be persuasive and passionate. Um, yeah. The King of Swords in the dark has a negative energy, like a negative feeling towards it. I don't know. The Devil here, so maybe releasing any negativity. Um, yeah. Let's see, what else is Bernadette? You know, why is the Devil here? Why is the Devil here for Bernadette? It could be sex, right? It could be sex with the Four of Wands here. That sense of celebrating your success, that sense of excitement, that sense of feelings, you know, as a sense of tension being released with the Ten of Wands. That is really good, though. You already feel that way? Oh man, so 2026 is not going to be any different. um, Andrea, hello, Andrea. Who does Carlos the Leo feel about me right now? Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae that want to come and give Andrea a message? Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae that any spirits want to come and give Andrea a message? Who does Carlos the Leo feel for me? How does a Leo feel about Andrea right now? How does Carlos the Leo feel about Andrea right now? After I walked out of his house on Friday at 2 in the morning. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's why he's feeling like this, eh? For the Ten of Cups, I feel like there was definitely disturbance there with that. I feel like he's feeling very unhappy. I feel like he's feeling unhappy about the separation. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel like he's feeling very unhappy about the separation. Like, I feel like there's a sense of embarrassment for some reason. I'm not quite sure what that is about. I feel like they realized that they had unrealistic expectations. For the Ace of Swords, yeah, I feel like they they didn't really receive this coming for some reason. Like they didn't understand how things were between the two of you. Now they do, but they didn't beforehand. The Page of Cups, I feel like they wish they would have said something towards you, but they feeling like it's too late now. The Three of Pentacles, I feel like they're trying to come up with a plan to work things out with you or to get you to come back. Yeah, I feel like they feel like they're going to give you some time and then make some plans to get you to come back. What exactly is going on here with the Leo? What's going on with Carlos the Leo? How is Carlos the Leo feeling towards Andrea? Yeah, they're gonna try to convince you, lie to you, play the same games they've already played to get you to come back. You know, they think that they can play you. The Page of Wands, they're gonna act like they're all charming and loving and they're so sorry and trying to respark something that's not able to be resparked, is what I got. That sucks. That's what I got though. Yummy! I asked my neighbor if his wife and him are willing to rent their unused parking spot to us. Will they rent it to us or not? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Will Tammy's neighbor and his wife rent their unused parking spot to Tammy? What is the energy around Tammy's neighbors renting the unused parking spot to Tammy? I feel like there's a possibility that they will because the Empress is a yes card and she's in the light. The Seven of Pentacles is a yes card too, even though it's in the dark. The Five of Swords is a no, but it's in the dark, so it's not a strong no. There may be like certain conditions about the parking spot. The Magician is a yes. The Sun is a yes, even though it's in the dark. So they may say yes, but they may have conditions on it. So I don't know if it's like they use it sometimes, but not all the time, or if they need it, they'll use it. I don't know. It just seems like a yes, but kind of scenario. So I don't know what that is. Culture. General reading for culture. What does culture need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give culture a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give culture a message? The King of Cups is in the dark. I feel like someone has some repressed feelings who's easily triggered. I don't know if they're affecting your energy or if this is you. I'm not sure. The King of Pentacles is in the light though, so I feel like King of Pentacles. I don't know. I just feel someone's going to be generous and loyal towards you, or support you in some sort of sense of way. The Ten of Pentacles is in the light too. So I feel like you're going to be working. Like, I don't know if you work already or if it's just the work that you have is going to be improving or what's going on there. Because I just feel like there's some success coming your way. The Ten of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Yeah, I just feel like there's this energy of being more ambitious, taking care of business kind of energy, having the success, making money, seeing your worth, or having gratitude towards it. The Emperor is in the dark, so you may not have all the control. I feel like whoever this King of Cups is trying to gain some sort of control over you. Not quite sure. Could be you over something else. I don't know. The Knight of Pentacles is in the light, so I feel the sense of independence. You're getting things done, taking care of business again. You know, I feel like you're making it look easy, achieving these goals, kind of thing. You know, it's not easy, but you're gonna make it look easy. What does culture need to know about this energy? What does culture need to know about this energy? I feel like that is old energy that came through earlier. Let's try that again. We'll use the different cards. What else does culture need to know about this energy? Two of Pentacles, yeah, being able to juggle things around. I don't know if it's juggling around your finances with everything else you have going on or what. Yeah, the Fool, it's not a good time to take any risk right now. The Stars, a matter of like trusting yourself, having some more faith. You know, don't be so rigid. You know, let loose a little bit. Get out and mingle. Try some new adventures. Look for some excitement. So the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups, making sure that you are, you know, trusting your inner voice, trusting your inner knowledge. That is what I thought, though. You welcome, Bernadette. You welcome, Coulter. Dee, I have a strong intuition. Does Dee have a strong intuition? I would say yes, but let's see for Dee. Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae? Want to come give Dee a message? Does Dee have a strong intuition? Does Dee have a strong intuition? Any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae? Does Dee have a strong intuition? With the 3 cups, I would say yes. I feel like you do, but you don't use it. You don't tap into it when you need to. The 3 cups are definitely into intuition, spirituality, being sensitive to beyond the veils. So yeah, you have that ability, it's just a matter of trusting it. Seems to be a strong one here. The 3 of Cups in the dark, I just feel like there's this energy of 3 Cups in the dark, I just feel like there's this energy of like you wanting to have that support of like a coven or a group or some sorts. The 9 of Cups too is like manifesting, moving forward with your manifestation. The 9 of Cups is also associated with a Pisces, so Pisces are very psychic. So that energy is coming through. The Page of Cups is also associated with Pisces, so dream weaving, psychic abilities, intuitive, that sort of thing. So yeah. It is what I got. Oh man, I'm sorry, Alice. There was a few people who didn't get another question. I will be live again tomorrow for more readings. I hope you all have a great night. But yeah, sorry about that, guys. There is more of you tonight. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow for more readings. But yeah, tonight I have to go. I got some things to do. But I'll be live again tomorrow, so you can keep your donation for tomorrow night. Yeah, so I'll be back tomorrow, and I hope you all have to take care. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Bye, everyone. Good night. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all. Thank you. Good night.